So in example problem 1, we have to identify the vertex, domain, and range, and then we have to write the equation. So can anyone tell me what the vertex is?
Is it x negative 2?
What is it, Amara? Negative 3, negative 2. This is our vertex. What's the domain going to be? What's the domain going to be? All real numbers. What's the range going to be? Yes, y is greater than or equal to negative 2. And now we have to write the equation. Okay. How are we going to write the equation? The equation of a parabola is x minus h squared plus k. I know my h, I know my k. How can I put this together? I went to the left 3. So should it be a plus 3 or a minus 3 on the inside? Plus. And then did I go up or down?
Down.
Down. So should it be a plus 2 or a minus 2?
Minus 2.
And that's our equation from the vertex. Questions about example 1? All right, let's try the next one. Is the graph showing it right a function? Why or why not? Is this a function? Does it pass our vertical line test?
Yeah.
It does. This passes the vertical line test. I could draw lines through all of this, and the line would touch the graph once. Now I have to find f of 2. This is the function f of x. So what does f of 2 mean? Where do I go on the graph?
2.
Well, which value, x or y? X, I go to look at when x is 2, and I'm going to read up to the y. F of 2 is 5. Then it says, find x when the function equals 3. So my output, or my y value, is 3. So I'm going to sketch in a line. What are the x values that have a value of 3? I need to go back and read this. One of them is 1. What's the other one? Can you approximate?
Negative 1.
It's a little less than that. I would say it's about a third there. It's about negative 1.3. Part D says write an equation for the function that has been shifted right or shifted up 3 units and right 1. So I don't have the function. I just need to change f of x so that I know I need to shift it up 3 units and right 1. So what's going to go inside the parentheses?
X equals oh wait.
X minus 1.
X minus 1?
Minus 3.
You're close.
Minus 3.
Plus 3.
All the
Questions about these 2 examples? That was in our review for this unit. This was on the test. You have a word problem, you've got a table, and you have to interpret what these things mean. And when we say interpret, we mean write out a sentence. You should be writing a sentence for these problems. Then you've got some more graph interpretation functions, and then writing one in general. Writing one in general, vertex. Number 7's a little tricky. we're going to graph it. Would you like to graph it together? If you skip to number 7, would you like to graph it together? Okay. Remember when we practiced graphing these? We started by graphing the parent function. So I'm going to put x's for my parent function. Like these are the points for the parent function. Okay. But what have I done to the parent function? What is this telling me to do? Yep, we're going to shift. But how? Great. Left 1 and down 2. So I like to sketch my parent function with x's. Those aren't my points. But now I'm going to shift those points left 1 and down 2. So I'm going to move each one left 1 and down 2. Left 1 and down 2. And then I'll sketch this graph. After we graph it, we need to identify the vertex. And then we need to graph the line, the axis of symmetry, and identify it. So first off, what's the vertex?
-1, -2.
-1, -2. So then what's my line of symmetry or axis of symmetry? -1. Remember, it's the x value from the vertex. And then to sketch the graph of that axis symmetry, I would put a dashed line at x equals -1.